Peace and blessings. This is another edition of Two Guys Eating.
Pretty much, we're at the world famous Cozy Soup and Burger, which was a haunt for me back in my college days, right down the street from the school. But I have some gifts for you.
Oh, okay.
So I just want you to comment. All right. So first, from our friends at Screen Gems, I guess it is, or Lionsgate, I think it was.
Oh,
a T-shirt.
Payback is a mother.
Yeah, that's the
Hello?
Gabrielle Union movie called Breaking In. Did you get a chance to see that or no?
I was entertained by it.
Okay, you did see it?
Yeah. It took my wife and my daughter. My daughter couldn't stay; she wasn't feeling well. But it wasn't bad. We were entertained. My wife and I we stayed and watched it.
Yeah, I think I went in on it on the radio, so I've already said my piece.
What was interesting is they rented a house in Malibu, and the house was fantastic, and it reminded me of Paula Patton's film, Traffic, and they were in a fantastic house. So I said, man, where are they finding all these great houses?
That's always the thing. So, trying to keep our host up. All right, so our friends at Vinegar Syndrome were kind of to send us some things to review. I'm not sure when we're going to get a chance to do in-depth on them, but I just want to get your quick reactions on these Vinegar Syndrome Blu-rays and DVDs. Here's the first one.
Oh, Catch My Soul, Richie Havens. And this was, it had another title, I forget the other title, because it didn't do too well. And so, you know, whenever they don't do too well, they start using an AKA title. But it was interesting because it was part of my black and white sex study. And, well, I'm losing. Was this where he plays part of the Jesus character or something like that?
It's like an adaptation. We're going to have the soundtrack for that up on the channel fairly soon.
Yeah,
so,
and he plays the Judas character, right?
Richie Havens, it was lost film considered. Never on VHS, first time restored. And it's the Blu-ray and the DVD. A lot of times they give you both. This one has a Blu-ray and a DVD.
So that was interesting because I said, why do you have to play the Judas character?
Gotcha.
Oh, Some Call It Loving. What's unique about this film is it had Richard Pryor in it. That was, you know, it's been years since I've seen it. But Richard Pryor, anything he did, people gravitated toward it.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of an interesting film because it was based on a short story called Sleeping Beauty, and it's basically some call it loving. Some people want their woman to sleep, but Richard Pryor appears in a few scenes as sort of like his junkie wino character, sort of improvising his dialogue, I'm sure. But it's a good piece because it has a lot of behind the scenes on it, and as well as a commentary track from the director, who is named Zalman King, who's famous for another reason.
Wow, he was an actor also.
Well, I'm sorry, he acted in it. James B. Harris. Zalman King was the star of this. James B. Harris is the director. James B. Harris was Stanley Kubrick's partner in the earliest days. Zalman King went on to become a director of a lot of the Red Shoe Diaries movies. So he kind of invented the whole Skinemax genre. So this is a early experimental film. Now this is a twofer.
Okay.
Two different. You buy them separately, but they come together.
Look at that. Penitentiary. Now this one and Penitentiary 2. Penitentiary 3 has yet to come, huh?
It's owned by Canon Films. It's never been on DVD. Yeah, but they did a great job.
But this with Isaac Kennedy was a classic. This
Too
was
sweet.
Oh yeah, Jamal Fanaka's Penitentiary. We enjoyed the heck out of this.
So after you saw the movie, did you want to go to jail just so you could fight your way out?
No, I just felt for a low budget film, it was he got a lot for a little bit of money. It was like just fantastic what he did with this film.
Yeah, it's been referenced. It's a classic, and it's finally on Blu-ray. Along with another Jamal Fanaka, another set of Jamal Fanaka films.
Oh man, welcome home, Brother Charles.
Oh, there you go. Welcome home, Brother Charles.
Yeah.
We'll have to make that, hold that still, we'll make that the screen cap, because you know
Yeah.
it's Charles, so you're holding it over your face.
This, for anyone who hasn't seen this, this is always the film people say, I want that movie where the brother was killing people with a special part of his anatomy.
It's a classic for sure. And then it's paired with...
Oh. And you got MMA. MMA. You just spoke to the lead of that, right?
Yeah, and we have some special content on that DVD. The Q&A with Jerry Hayes that we shot is featured on that Blu-ray. So
now on like, you know, when you have problems, you're trying to promote something. Black Sisters Revenge, AKA.
Yeah, that was the original. The original VHS title of MMA is Black Sisters Revenge, and the original VHS title for Welcome Home, Brother Charles is Black Vengeance, I think, some shit like that. So, all right, more restorations.
Oh man, Super Soul. Wow, this is hard to get for a long time.
Super Soul Brother.
Yeah, Super Soul Brother.
Yeah, it was also called, came out around 1976 when the $6 Million Man.
6,000, I think it was a $6,000 nigga, right?
That was the original title, yeah. And, you know, important for a lot of reasons.
Well, what happened is Wild Man Steve, they saw the success that Dolomite was having making these films. So they said, let's do our thing, you know. We could do just as well as Dolomite. But no one was as, from these party record groups had the success of Dolomite.
Right. Yeah, Wild Man Steve's in it. I think Lady Reed is in it. Now the print on that, it's pristine transfer from a 35mm print, but it's a scratched up print. Like I would say that the original VHS transfer that I think Xenon did was clean. How they found this print and decided to restore it as opposed to whatever materials existed back in the 80s when it first made it to VHS. I'm not sure. Our food's about to come. Let's get a shot of this.
Well done. Well done.
I'm not gonna show you the face.
Okay.
Look at that. Cozy soup and burgers. All right, so three more, 4 more before we eat.
Oh, and there's Sherry. Okay. This is another film. Who's this in? Is this Adamson?
Yeah.
Okay. Because what they did, they were notorious for taking a film and retitling these films to release them in different markets. But what's great about this film is my girl is in there, Marilyn Joy. We used to call her the queen of the Players covers. Remember Players magazine? Marilyn Joy. And the producer said people got tired of, every time they saw he was making a movie, he put Marilyn Joy. So he gave her another name, Tracy King.
And she was also in one of the Dolomite movies that we discussed, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking, was she Cleopatra Schwartz? Was that her?
You got me on that one. Here's another women movie, Filipino.
Oh man, the mothers. Okay. This we had Jeannie Bell. The girl you interviewed, she was in that too. Jane Kennedy, Roseanne Kate, Jeannie Bell.
The Marquis not in that one.
Oh no, there was the other one I was thinking about. But you got Jane Kennedy, Roseanne Kate, and Roseanne Kate. She was someone that all the fellas was back in my day. We were digging Roseanne Kate. She did one of the early black Playboy centerfolds, and then she did a TV show. And
Ebony, Ivory, and Jade is how I know Roseanne Kate.
Yeah. But these are films that, these were, when I had the store, these kind of films were very popular. They used to call them the whip movies, WIP, Women in Prison.
Right. So, and that used to be on the Continental Video label in a big box, and now it's restored. Again, the print has dirt and scratches.
This
But
here?
but it is crystal clean. Transfers. Another WIP.
Oh, yeah, Sweet Sugar, yes. Phyllis Davis. Now the thing with Sweet Sugar, because if you're like a completist, a lot of these films when they first came out they were cut. And this would really upset a lot of the collectors. So now is this the complete unexpurgated version?
Yes, there was never, all the VHS copies that were available prior to this were cut by about 20 minutes. At one point, they were, again, Continental Video had as a part of a Women in Prison double feature, Sweet Sugar and Escape from Women's Prison. So to fit them both on one 160-minute tape, they kept the 72-minute version of this. So this is the very first time this movie's been on Blu-ray and I think there's a DVD in there too, and restored from the negative. That's a very pristine, crystal clear copy. And the black woman, I mean, I know her by her current name, but what was she going by in?
The black
Ella Reno, but before that.
Yeah, what she did is she combined the two names together, Ella Reno. But how she Ella?
Oh, she's billed here.
She's billed here as Ella Reno.
Oh, as Ella Reno.
But
Okay.
when she made this film, I don't think that's the way she billed her name, because she played the lead in Detroit 9000. She was the black lead actress in that. But Timothy Brown is in this, who I liked. He was very popular. He was a former football player. He had a small part with Jim Brown when they did Black Gun.
And the final one, which we'll never be able to review, unfortunately. We'll get demonetized instantly.
The Lost Films of Herschel Gordon Lewis. Okay, well, you can explain that why on that.
Well, it's got 3 films, sort of sexy movies. The guy who did Blood Feast.
But you're saying the reason why we can't do
show
it,
any clips.
because of the black love,
yeah.
the racy scene. Yeah. But the Black Love, it was always a film. We said, man, what's this Africana sexualis? And this is it. And it's done in this pseudo documentary form where this guy's giving this spiel on the sexuality of black people, talk about the traditions, the African traditions and things like that. But it's all a bunch of
excuse for sex. It's hardcore sex.
Yes.
So I mean, you know, if you want to see hardcore sex from the early '70s, there's not a lot. Black Love and I'd say Lila would be the two that are kind of floating around. Okay, so
that's well, first of all, you say this from Vinegar Syndrome? Thanks so much, and we will get to it.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But now it's time. Cheeseburger Deluxe, cozy soup pan burger. I'm the sign off.
Yeah, well, as I said before, whenever I'm with Mike, I put on 10, 20 pounds. Peace and blessings.